good. Cheers to our first episode, bro.
It's our first episode. Yahtzee!
Uno. Welcome everybody to our first show of the PJ Vibes. This is Pat, I'm Johnny,
I'm new.
Pete, and Jay,
Vibes.
and these are our vibes. What we vibing to today, Pat?
Man, Johnny, I think we vibing to ourselves today.
Okay, so like I said, I'm Johnny. I was born in Chicago. I moved out to the suburbs of Chicago in 4th grade. And then I moved out to Kansas City. I did my last 2 years of high school there. Joined the Marine Corps. Talked about that a little bit in the last video.
I wasn't here.
Yeah, you weren't here because
Go Cowboys.
personal reason. Yeah, didn't they lose? So anyways, yeah, I did 5 years in the Marine Corps. Got out as a sergeant. After I got out, went back to Kansas City. Started working at the grocery store that I was working at in high school. And then I landed a job at a bank. Came back out here to California. Started working back on base. That's where I met this guy.
Yeah, my name's Pat. I got a cool ass last name though, Swango, so that's usually what people call me. I was born in Mississippi. Dad was in the military, so we just kind of moved around a lot. Lived in Jacksonville, North Carolina. Lived in Philly. Once my dad got out of the Marine Corps, we moved to Kentucky. After high school, I would try college. And to pay for college, I worked at a shoe store, which was pretty legit. It was the easiest job I ever had to this day. And then a little bit through maybe my second year, I was like, this is kind of dumb. At that point, I decided to join the Marine Corps, and
Thank you for service.
thank you. I've been out here in California for like 2 years now. Signed a 4-year contract, so
Oof.
I don't know what 5 years feels like, because I can't even make it through 3. Yeah, I got 1 more year left, and then it's up in the air at that point.
Wait, how old are you now?
I'm actually 21 for the 3rd time.
You gotta look almost 40.
I don't know, do I like 24?
Oh, no. See that shit? Dirt. You go first.
I'll
You
go
have the honors. It's PJ, right? It's not JP vibes, so
shit.
you're always first, daddy.
Hey. So, first question is, what is your most guilty pleasure? So I answer first?
Yeah. Pull the bucket. Oh, look what I got. What is your most guilty pleasure?
I would say my most guilty pleasure is this great, authentic Mexican restaurant.
You said Mexican, boy. Mexican restaurant.
Yo, I blame it on that Kentucky education.
Go ahead.
I know my most guilty pleasure is this nice, authentic Mexican restaurant called Taco Bell.
Taco Bell is fire.
I spend way too much money.
Tell him what you had for dinner before you came over.
At Taco Bell.
And then tell him what you did right before we started recording.
I had a little happy accident.
Happy. He blew up my bathroom
No, there's spray.
with his poochies, is what he did.
Yo, it smells like a whole ass butthole in here, man.
When you remember when you came over for was it the draft party we had? Bro, we spent like $150 at Taco Bell.
Yeah. It just hits different.
So my guilty pleasure is pizza. Bro, I don't care where it's from. I'll have Domino's, Marco's, Pizza Hut, Little Skeezers,
Oh, skis.
Costco pizza.
That's so big.
That's what she said, you know what I'm saying? You know what really hits though? Middle school lunch pizza, bro.
Oh my god.
Right?
Those squares look like cardboard, but it's still good. Do you have any hidden talent? People do like those weird body things where they can like
Twist
like
themselves?
they can like move their thumb that way or like do this thing.
Weird. My girl can attest to this. I show off this talent every morning. Hey.
Hey.
Relax.
What do you think we were doing, you sick fuck?
Anyways,
That's a guilty pleasure too.
so my talent is sit in 0.72 seconds. I have to take a shit. Yeah, you weren't expecting that, were you? That's not a talent. That's just
That's
coffee
called,
is just the nectar of the shit, guys.
That's called the human bodily function.
You don't even drink coffee.
I occasionally drink it if it's Starbucks.
If it's Starbucks.
If it's Starbucks.
Excuse me, I only drink Starbucks. Well, I can do that
She's like,
little that thing.
That's
I actually scared my little sister one time. I don't think she remembers this, but she slapped my hand, like that. Ow! Popped my thumb out, and she started crying, and I just laughed because I'm an asshole.
My thumb.
Voices? I do voice. I got tons of voices in my head. That's why I have to go to the doctor. They're so loud right now. They're like wanting to come out. Dad?
No way.
I do voices all the time. You know what I'm saying? They'll probably come out at some point in our shows.
Oh yeah.
What's your hidden talent?
I can vibrate my cheek.
What?
Yeah. I'm out of it. So.
That's not what I was expecting.
So like, when people usually do it, they do it with like, they have like their tongue.
Yeah.
No, dude, it's straight cheek.
What? Do it again. No, do the noise.
As far as accents, I can do a pretty mean white girl.
Oh. You should have done that when you were talking about Starbucks.
Can you not talk about Starbucks? Anyways, I was like going to Starbucks one day and I was driving down the road and I almost like wrecked. And so I was like, Jesus, can you take the wheel? And he didn't grab the wheel. So I crashed.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
I'll tell you right now, I would never date a girl that talked like that though.
Oh my God, no one would.
Just fix yourself. All right, next question. Wait, these are all your questions.
I know. How about you pick another one?
All right. What is the most memorable gift you have ever received?
Most memorable gift? Fudge.
You're having a shot, man.
Yeah, because I'm thinking. Oh, this is a hard one. That's only two I can think of right now. So, I was at the gate one day. Someone drove up and they had a St. Mattis candle. He was like, hey man, look at this. It's pretty cool, huh? I was looking at it. It's like, this is pretty cool, man. I went to go give it back to him and he's like, no dude, keep it.
Is it the one where Mattis looks like Jesus?
Yeah,
Or
he looks like Jesus.
Dang.
He's got the halo
Those are
around his
dope.
head.
Yeah, that's
And then another one be, you know, like the challenge coins you get. It's like this, kind of like this big wood box, and it has 9mm shells.
okay.
And they're set up to where you can put each coin in like a little slot. And it's like this box that hangs on the wall, and you can just have all your challenge coins on it.
So you got some big wood. I only say this is the most memorable gift. All right, take two. Hey, this is the most memorable gift because there's a home video of me getting it, and I've shown people because of the way that I react to it. The home video is Christmas of, dude, it would have been like 99, I think.
99.
Yeah, so I like had just turned 8. And the gift was rollerblades. The rollerblades wasn't the best part of the gift. It's the video that makes it better. I was like, oh, rollerblades, that's what I needed.
Yeah, I can't skate.
All right, you pick the next one.
Which celebrities would you want to hang out with?
But I would definitely choose Kevin Hart because he's freaking hilarious. Chick I want to hang out with, probably Anna Kendrick. I feel like her and I would vibe pretty well.
In the 1990s, early 2000s, I would want to hang out with Jim Carrey.
Oh, dude, oh my god.
Because he was like my idol growing up. Like,
me too.
I wanted to be exactly like him when I was a kid. In 2019, probably want to hang out with Tom Hanks.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like
Okay.
he's a pretty cool dude. I feel like he would have a lot of knowledge and a lot of things. I would want to hang out with Olivia Munn.
Oof, good choice.
She,
Okay, but hang out with or like hang out with?
we'll see where it goes. But just to get to the point of hanging out, just because at that point I'd be like, well, I made it. She's secretly funny.
She's really sexy too.
That's fact.
So I actually auditioned for a commercial when I was a kid. Yeah, I don't think I ever told you that. I don't think many people know about that actually. Yes.
That's new.
I auditioned for a commercial and the agent that I was working with asked me who my favorite actor was, and I said Jim Carrey. And this bitch said, oh, Jim Carrey's a drunk, you don't want to be like him. I said, bitch,
Well, I also have a story about Jim Carrey. I think I was in preschool. Maybe I was in kindergarten. But there, you know, the scene in Liar Liar where Jim Carrey takes a trip to the bathroom and he starts beating himself up. 4-year-old, 5-year-old me decided that he wanted to go to the bathroom as well. And I was throwing myself into the walls, throwing myself into the door. I was like trying to cause myself physical pain. And the teacher walks up and she's like, "What are you doing?" "I'm kicking my own ass."
Do you mind?
You have to cut out like that minute of me just like,
Oh. Next question. Which extracurricular activities did you participate in growing up?
I have a few. I played football. I quit football in 6th grade because it's short as hell.
Damn,
At
now you're
6
7'2".
Yeah, I'm 7'2",
That's crazy.
minus 9 inches. So I'm 6'3".
I don't think that's right.
Yeah, that's right. Because 12 minus 3 is 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. That's quick math. Anyway, I did football.
I don't think that's right, dude. 7'2" to 6'3"?
It is.
Are you sure?
Yeah. 3 plus 9 is 12. So
Yeah, but that would be 7 feet. There's 12 inches in a foot.
if I'm 6'3",
And you add 9 inches, that's 6'12", which is 7 feet. 7 feet.
Anyway,
What were you saying about not being good at math?
bloopers!
No, that's going in.
Yahtzee!
Uh,
Anyway, I quit in like 6th grade. From 6th grade up until I graduated high school. But marching band, 8th grade, senior year of high school. I thought that was like the coolest thing ever. I had a great time. I am a bit of a nerd, so I have participated in a thing called LARPing.
What is that?
LARPing is live action role playing. Yeah, it was super fun until you take like 3 shots to the nuts with the PCP pipe.
Isn't it a drill?
Maybe?
I think
I'm pretty sure
PCP is
it's definitely a pipe too.
Is it PVP? PVT? PVT.
PCP. It's probably what you just said. I just thought it was PCP.
It probably is. Because people on PCP are indestructible like those pipes.
And then in college, I played Ultimate Frisbee a lot.
Sick.
White. Play video games.
Which ones?
All of them.
Fork knife?
If-
Wow.
Whoa.
Mad disrespect, bro.
I mainly played Destiny.
Oh, okay, that's your game, Destiny. Okay. I played hockey for like 1 season, ice hockey.
I played soccer too.
Yeah, soccer. I think every kid plays soccer growing up. Well, I would say baseball is like the main part of my life. Yeah, I did like the intramural basketball as a kid. You know what I'm talking about? And then fast forward to 4th grade, I played the clarinet.
Ooh, that's percussionist. So.
So,
I almost played the flute.
like the skin flute?
No, like actual flute.
Is that how you play?
I don't know. I never played it. When we were trying out, we had to say poo, but as we were saying poo, we had to blow out air.
What is that?
Then my mom was like, "Don't be a silly head." She didn't say silly head.
She said don't be a dumbass.
No, she said another word. It starts with an F and it ends with a T.
Fucktard?
It ends with a D. You say,
Oh,
yeah.
oh. Dang, your mom said that?
Yeah. Continue.
Well, I did track and cross country in middle school. I also learned how to juggle in middle school. And then for my 8th grade talent show, I juggled. And I wore Buzz Lightyear pants and I did it to the Sandstorm song. Yeah, like that. What's your flute? Oh, I did acting too.
I did not do such.
Yeah, so in 8th grade, I was the shared lead role. There was 2 of us that were the lead role. It was Cinderella and whatever the hell my name was. I don't even remember my name.
Prince Charming.
But no, because the name of the show was Twinderella, and I was Cinderella's twin.
So you were a dude. Duderella?
When I moved out to Kansas City, I didn't do acting, I didn't do choir, and I wore puka shells.
Or shark teeth.
But that's it, man. And baseball.
You seen a baseball? Excuse me. Have Have you seen my baseball?
That's good.
Good park.
I hope you guys enjoyed our first episode of the PJ Vibes. Stay tuned. We're going to try to get a show in every week. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and give us topics to talk about. Email us at thepjvibes@gmail.com. And we would love to hear from you guys.
Facts.
Big facts.
Peace.